Is there anything more manly in life than playing the piano? Think about it. There was Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, Scott Joplin, George Gershwin, Liberace, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Elton John. The list goes on and on. After all, Billy Joel ain't known as the piano woman. Hey guys, Robbie Sondag here with a little godly advice for living a more meaningful life. Well, the piano is a big part of our culture. In fact, when I was a kid, I remember watching old cartoons where Yosemite Sam would rig up a piano, usually using like dynamite, and he'd wire it up and attach it to one of the keys, only to be frustrated when Bugs Bunny couldn't hit that explosive note. Do you remember that? Or have you ever seen an old Western movie where a saloon fight breaks out? I mean, punches are exchanged, chairs are smashed, bottles are thrown, people are tossed through windows, shots are fired, and then in classic fashion, the piano player humbly holds up his hands and says, "Don't shoot me, I'm just the piano player." In other words, I'm not really part of all this. Well, those were different days. The Old West was new territory, and the social climate was somewhat hostile. Men did what was right in their own eyes, often expressing their displeasure with punches and shots, where they'd shoot first and ask questions later. Sounds a little like some of the guys I know even today, especially when we find ourselves in new territory. Our nature as men is to do what's right in our own eyes and express strongly against anyone who displeases us. And the punches and the bullets come in the form of arguments or sarcastic comments or even the silent treatment, usually against those who love us the most. And we're quick to hold up our hands as if to say, "Well, don't shoot me, I'm just the piano player." But the truth is, we're all involved. Proverbs 26:12 says, "Do you see a person wise in their own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for them." Let's face it, as men, we like to be right. We win a lot of battles, but we lose a lot of wars. But what if our knee-jerk reaction wasn't to shoot first and ask questions later? Or if we concerned ourselves less with being right and more with being wise? I love what Proverbs 15:1 says. It says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Let me translate. Stop trying to always get the last word in. Trust me, guys, if we can form the habit of stopping and thinking or even praying before we act or speak, and then train ourselves to respond in a kinder, gentler fashion, especially with family and friends and even social media posts, that would be the kind of tune that would be music to everyone's ears. So yes, there is something more manly in life than playing the piano. It's learning to stop being wise in our own eyes and start developing a gentle touch and an ear for listening instead. Because when we plow ahead and throw caution to the wind, sometimes even when we're right, we're wrong. Hey, if you'd like a weekly dose of humor, truth, and encouragement, go ahead and subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. And make sure to check out some of our other videos, and we will see you around.